Hi all, I am Monica. Today our chapter 13 is about types of flowchart. What we are covering in this chapter: types of flowchart, top-down flowchart, deployment flowchart, detailed flowchart, process flowchart, work flowchart, swim lane flowchart, and data flow. Types of flowchart. Flowcharts may be assigned specialized names in keeping with their use in different industries. Different types of flowcharts serve different purposes. Some of the flowcharts are as follows. Top-down flowchart. A top-down flowchart is a type of flowchart that shows the most important steps of a process and emphasizes the big picture. In this type of flowchart, only the most basic steps of the process are included, not more than 5 or 6 steps. Major steps are included at the top of the flowchart in the order that they occur in the process. Under each major step, there are sub-steps listed in the chronological order too. The top-down flowchart can be used for planning new processes as well as examining existing ones. It helps keep people focused on the whole process instead of getting lost in details. Details can be worked out by the team members responsible for the part of the process. Deployment flowchart. A deployment flowchart is a business process mapping tool used to articulate the steps and stakeholders of a given process. Deployment flowchart consists of a sequence of activity steps and also the interaction between the individuals or groups. While the top-down flowchart tells what, the deployment flowchart shows both what and who. It shows how the people involved fit together and keep track of what each person or organization is supposed to do. In the top of the flowchart, the names of the people or organization involved in the process are listed. Under each name, we can find the process which they are related with. If any of the other people or groups help or advise the ones with primary responsibility for that step, there is an oval under the names of those people or groups that is connected with the process step. The completed chart tells not only how the process operates at each step, but who is involved and what responsibility that each have. Detailed flowchart. A detailed flowchart is a close-up view of the process, typically showing dozens of steps. A detailed flowchart shows what actually happens at each step in process in detail and what happens when non-standard events occur. These flowcharts make it easy to identify complexity, excessive steps, etc. in a process and should be used when you want to standardize or make changes in the process. It also displays graphically processes, so it is possible to see redundancies and other wasted effort. In this type of flowchart, a description of the process step can be found inside each symbol. Symbols are connected with arrows showing the direction of flow. Each symbol should represent only one action or one yes or no decision. This is what gives the detailed flowchart its detail. It is also what makes the creation of detailed flowchart so time consuming. A detailed flowchart can be a powerful tool for examining a process that has built up needless complexity but beyond. Creating all this detail is time consuming. Process flowchart. A process flowchart or process flow diagram is probably the most versatile of the commonly used flowchart types because it can be applied to virtually anything. A flowchart is a picture of the separate steps of a process in sequential order. It is a generic tool that can be adapted for a wide variety of purposes and can be used to describe various processes. such as a manufacturing process, an administrative or service process, or a project plan. Sometimes these types of flowchart use a standard language or notation like business process modeling and notation. Here is an example on process flowchart showing the way you wake up in the morning. Use a process flow diagram to map out roles and responsibilities within a organization to gain clarity. Draw up a proposal for new process or project to understand its scope and steps. Workflow chart. A workflow chart shows the way a business or process functions. A workflow diagram provides a graphic overview of the business process. It also shows who is responsible for work at what point in the process. A workflow analysis can help you define, standardize, and identify critical areas for your process. The below example illustrates the steps required for a potential customer to renew a policy through a company website. This type of workflow diagram can be used to train new employees, discover potential problem areas, clarify business operations by showing a high-level overview. Swim lane flowchart. A swim lane diagram is a type of flowchart that delineates who does what in a process. The swim lane flowchart comes in handy when you need to show multiple flows of information side by side. Using the metaphor of lanes in a pool, a swim lane diagram provides clarity and accountability by placing process steps within the horizontal or vertical swim lanes of a particular employee, work group, or department. Swim lane diagrams might sound really similar to a workflow diagram, but the key here is what it allows you to create different categories where activity takes place. A swim lane flowchart or diagram is great for documenting a whole process that interacts with the different segments of an organization or requires collaboration among different teams. The below example illustrates the way an internal facing department runs parallel with an external facing one and what times in the process they interact with each other. Data flow chart. A data flow chart or data flow diagram shows the way data is processed. A data flow diagram is a way of representing a flow of data through a process or a system. It also provides information about the outputs and inputs of each entity and the process itself. It comes in handy when you want to design or analyze a system. A data flow diagram has no control flow, there is no decision rules and no loops. Although most often used for software development and design, it can be used to analyze any type of information flow, like how information moves through a business. The given example shows a typical sales funnel. In this case, the data is consumer behavior. End of chapter 13. Thank you.